Alright then. Let's continue on the adventure as I untangle cords. Alright. Today we are looking to make some progress. Hopefully to find Screw Attack and the Wave Beam. Turn up the volumes a little bit more. Yeah, that'll work. Alright. Hope y'all are doing well today. Today we're gonna see if we can, well, like most days, collect a bunch of items, kill a bunch of bosses. I already got Kraid. You have the gravity suit. Break this yet? Yes, I can. Actually, no. This place is kind of hate Meridia. It's an awful place. I think we're gonna go see about the ghost ship first. I've apparently begun to master space jump timing just a little bit better. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So two completely superfluous items I can still get at this point are the X-ray beam and the grapple beam. Which I honestly don't need either of those. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I keep forgetting, I actually have regular bombs now. Ah. Well, I mean, good news is out. We got that without dying this time. No. Shoot. There we go. Ow. 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 Good thing I've actually got the gravity suit now. Just making sure. There's an item over here. Is a heart container. Or a heart piece. And back here, have one more thing hidden here. No. Okay. Ah! Ah! Oh, hey, Kite. How's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's alright. How about me? Oh, I'm doing alright, yeah. Today's my Friday as far as my normal work is concerned, so all I gotta do is get through today and then I'll have 2 days off. Okay. This is a secret in this room. I believe it's right here. Yeah, that flower isn't real. An energy tank in it. There's nothing else though. How far are you along on Yakuza Like a Dragon? Looks like you were making a pretty good bit of progress there. I have no idea how. Oh, you have no idea how far. Okay. I gotcha. At times I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, the thing about the Yakuza games is they are super good at keeping up with continuity. So newer games always make references to the older games, and if you haven't played them, you just don't understand what's going on sometimes. Fresh start, so there's no need to know about older games. Yeah, but there are. I have the game. I've yet to play it, but I do know that there's like a few cameos, at least one or two cameos from certain characters from older games. I mostly figured that out because I found out that the voice of Solid Snake, David Hayter, actually voices a particular character in the English dub. Sure, but that doesn't pertain to the story. Yeah, you're right about that. I guess you're right about that. Actually, probably a good thing they finally, because the Yakuza continuity was getting, as far as Kiryu's adventures were starting to get pretty complicated. Oh, what's in there? This is the map room, isn't it? It is the map room. Damn it. There we go. Gonna fight Fantoon. Come on. Open up that eye. So, the secret to fighting this guy is that you could shoot him with super missiles and it'd do a lot more damage, but he goes into kind of a berserk mode if you do that. So it's safer to just hit him like this. Actually, I got plenty of health, I can show it off. Assuming he... There we go. Come on. Okay. Should only need one more super missile at this point. Finish this guy off. This guy's also apparently a, Oh, nope. I guess I was wrong. This guy's apparently also a secret boss in Metroid Other M. The one for the Wii. There we go. Got him. Got the gravity suit, so we're a little OP for this fight. I don't think the map kiosks even work in the combo randomizer. Being totally honest. Got the E-tank. Check and see if there's anything else. Nope. Alright. Wait, before I go this way, let's go save real quick. As I learned last time, I don't like having to replay decent-sized sections of the game over and over again. Actually, as far as not knowing what's going on, I kind of felt that way when I played Yakuza 4. Shoot. Come on, jump! Because that game starts you out as a character that is not Kiryu. And in fact, you don't get to play as Kiryu for a long time in that game. And, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on that has very little connection to, like, the main Yakuza stuff from the other games. It eventually ties together, and eventually you get to play as Kiryu, but for the first bit, it's like, what is going on? Okay, I just wanted to see if there was something down there. Wait, isn't this like the back way in from Meridia? This is, isn't it? This is just the back way in from Meridia. Oh no, there's hidden goodies in here somewhere, never mind. Oh, wait, that's right. This is like where the... Is this where the spring ball was originally? I think it might have been. I might be wrong. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm... Oh, this is the back way into Meridia. Where does it drop me here? Whoa, whoa! I think I'm close enough that there's some stuff I can probably snag here real quick and then go back up to the ghost ship. Because there's absolutely more stuff we can get in the ghost ship. Oh, we don't want to get snagged by that. That's the door that the plasma beam's behind. Or normally. It doesn't unlock until you beat the boss of the area. Oh, that's right. This is a godforsaken maze, and I hate every part of it. Honestly. Meridia is always my least favorite place to visit in Super Metroid. Okay, so truthfully, so there was nothing in here for us right now. Come on. There we go. Alright, back to the ghost ship. I think I've almost got as many power bombs as I can have maximum. I don't think I've ever had like 35 power bombs. That just seems like a lot. Ow. Having the plasma beam makes everything's traveling around so much easier. Stop in and save. You never know what's gonna happen. That's right. Actually have to destroy all the enemies in this long room. So here's the thing. Those gray doors that only open when you've defeated all enemies, if we leave through any of the exits right now, all the other doors will relock, so you have to open them all so that they stay as blue doors the next time you come through. We bully these guys and push them into pits so that we can get 5 rupees. Cool. Neat. Great. I love it. Hey, Scarecrow. How's it going, man? That's right, I don't have the screw attack yet. I'm doing pretty well. It's my work Friday, so I'm almost at my weekend. Makes me pretty happy. Jump to this thing. Nope. Hidden item up here somewhere. There it is. I think I might have to leave the room and come back in. If I want it. I need to land on this thing. Nope. Shoot. Okay. So we're just gonna write it back and then come on back for it. Needed to touch it in my morph ball state. Okay. Got that item. That's the blue tunic. Ah. Ow. So I get in there to get it. Oh, there we go. See, power bombs just do what bombs do on a larger scale, so why don't power bombs reveal, like, bricks like that? It's a little dumb and I dislike it. What's in here? Oh, that's right. That's just showing I can't get in this way. I think. Wait. Okay, you gotta come up from below to get that one. Oh, this room. Out. Okay. I think this is the only one in the game that does something like this. So how you're supposed to know to morph ball into its hands, I don't know. But that's just how you do it. And in this room is the hammer. Okay. That's fun progression. Oh, fuck! I hate that I went through that door. I'm not happy with myself. Ah. Oh well. It's not hard for us to get back there. It's just annoying to me that I let that happen in the first place. Oh, hey, G-Vitus. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, man? Staying alright? Busy only because I procrastinated during the day. Oh. Yeah. I know how that is. I got a sink full of dishes right now, but I'm just like, eh. I don't wanna, and then come the next 2 days off, I'd be able to watch everything, but I'll stay for a bit. Alright, man, that's cool. I wish you had dishes. Oh, shit. Okay, so... E-tank. Okay. Alright, found some good stuff for the Link side. That's all we can find in the ghost ship. Unless I'm missing some hidden stuff. Now go and hit some of the hidden nooks and crannies throughout other places. Oops. For some reason you thought I was playing the base Metroid game. Eh. Like... You're like Super Metroid, starring my favorite spacefaring bounty hunter, Mega Man X. That's alright, man. Don't ask, okay. Okay, yeah, I got all that just fine. We don't need to go that right way yet. Can't get up to speed just quite yet. Oh, can I actually? Oh, I can. Oh, I can't speed boost through those? No, I got enough stuff on the Metroid side that I can do the vast majority of it now. As long as I can hopefully find the wave beam and the screw attack at some point. Oh, shit. That is a heart container. Oh, okay. And 1 rupee. And super missiles. Thanks. No, those... Yeah, I think it was just super missiles in there before, too. Oh, wait. That's right. It's up here. Is there an item up here, too? I forget, actually. Oh, just a heart container. Or heart piece. Alright, those map, missiles. Okay, it's that kind of block. Interesting. There's a hole right there. Red rupee. God, you never know how much trash there is in, like, random treasure chests in Zelda until you actually play a randomizer. And then you're just running around going, where's the good stuff? In Super Metroid, if it's not what you're looking for, it's usually at least a an item upgrade or a weapon upgrade, even if it's not specifically like a progression item. Wait, I know where that goes. Instead, I'd rather... Fuck your wall jumps, I have space jump. No, I know where that goes too. No. Fine. No. Actually, wait. Is it? Yeah, there's no item in there. The secret to wall jumping is that you have to press the direction you want to wall jump in very slightly before you press jump. Now wall jump Now, wall jumping as a mechanic is in the game, but they make it's an entirely non-vital mechanic. It's not required to beat the game. It is required if you want to, is required if you want to get, like, certain items and stuff before you have the necessary upgrades, though. Super Metroid's very interesting because even outside of, like, the glitch movement tech you can do a lot of sequence breaking if you just know how to, like, wall jump and stuff. Also, I'm gonna go kill this thing one last time. And I won't die so that I have to replay it again. I wonder, is there anything hidden over here? No. Oh wait, I don't have the charge beam. I just realized. Play makes me want to play something like Zelda or Metroid, though I'd need an emulator for PC. Yeah. I recommend SNES 9X, honestly, as far as emulators. I kind of prefer ZSNES, but ZSNES can't actually handle this combo randomizer that I'm playing right now. Yeah, no problem, man. Though, the one thing about it is that, since Nintendo started cracking down a lot on, like, ROMs and stuff like that, it's a lot harder to find, or, well, maybe not a lot, but it's a little bit harder to find ROMs of first-party Nintendo games, like Zelda and Super Metroid. Wait, beam we get that one. Okay, yeah. I can go get that one though. You can find online, I forget if it was the Super Metroid randomizer or if it was the Zelda, the Link to the Past randomizer. but you can find one of those randomizers online, and one of the settings for the randomizer will actually pop out a completely unrandomized ROM of the game. One of them does that, but I can't remember which one. Yeah. Okay. Stronger now, so when I go into this room, I won't fucking die like I did last time. We're back here where Morph Ball should have been. There's more we can get here now, though. I got what was here, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did already. Okay, got that. Alright. Now for this. Bombs, eh. There's the Bombos medallion. That's something. Probably have to head into Meridia then. So I think I explored all of Upper Norfair. I've definitely done pretty much all of Brinstar. Yep, guess I'm going to the horrible water place. Yeah, that's right, I still need, like, the wave beam to get back through here. Okay, yeah. Meridia is my next stop. Right, don't have the screw attack. So, I don't like Meridia. This place is an underwater hellhole. It's a huge maze. I always get lost here. This is like my least favorite part of Super Metroid. Wonder what's in that one spot that usually has missiles. Is it something good? Something inconsequential that I'm gonna spend a decent bit of time trying to get. That's a bomb upgrade. Okay. So right here. That little piece of seaweed right there. The most annoying part about what I'm about to try to do is that if I fail, I have to come in here and clear out this room full of crabs like every time. Is the map helpful here? I mean, it is, somewhat. But there are like, areas where you can zip from one side to the other. I'll try this a few more times. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't really care how much many bombs Link has. It's not a big deal to me. Okay, gonna open the door. Fuck. This is a little too far forward. Okay. Last try at this. Forgot to open the door again. Got it. The nice thing, though, is that since I already have the gravity suit, which you don't have when you first get here, it's something... Wait, do you not have the gravity suit when you first get here? Wait, no, I think the gravity suit is something you get in the ghost ship. Maybe. I have vague recollections of having to traverse this place a little bit without the gravity suit. And it being as much of a nightmare as that sounds. Ow. Because your movement is sluggish and full of momentum when you don't have the gravity suit. Oh, it's just the map room. Just... No, I can't. Truthfully, if I went back out of this place and circled around, I could use the back entrance from the ghost ship, and it would make it a little bit easier. But there's also items in here that I want to make sure I don't miss in case there's something good. What's in here? I'm lost. Having the space jump also makes a huge difference here. Okay. Never mind what I said about coming in through the back entrance then. We were just in the room where the back entrance dumps you out into. Was it this room, I think? Oh, it's all those kinds of blocks. Okay, so this way is a no-go. Been a little bit, but I think I still remember what I'm doing a bit here. There's a room somewhere around here that looks like a dead end, but isn't. And that's why I always get stuck in this place for a long time. Because it always takes me a while before I fucking rediscover. I'm like, oh, god damn it. Oh, I can't go that way because the green gate. Gotta go back through this way. So there's a glitch for getting through those green gates the back way. I'm terrible at it though. You basically have to run at them, holding your cannon at a diagonal angle, and then you jump into them, and for just like 1 pixel, or for just like 1/10 of a second, your blaster is far enough on the other side where you can shoot a missile through and activate it. But the timing's so precise that I've never been able to do it. This is the room that... yeah, this is the room that has the red guys that only die from the plasma beam. Oh, right. Alright, people have probably speedrun this. Oh, yeah. This is a ridiculously popular speedrunning game. Bugs and exploits were found. Well, not just that, but so much movement tech. With the exception of the final fight in the final area, if you know what you're doing, you can complete this game in, like, any order you want to. But yeah, there's, the two major tech things that I know of that I can't do are the green gate glitch that I just explained, and also a glitch called Mock Ball, where you basically keep running speed and even sometimes can speed boost while you're in Morph Ball state, which shouldn't be possible otherwise. Oh, hey. Forgot about that. Oh, never mind. It's just bombs. Who cares? The cool thing about this game, it's the Super Metroid, is that it's an easy enough game normally, but if you want to, like, challenge yourself, it has a very high skill ceiling. For, like, learning all the little ins and outs and things that you can do in it. Is there really nothing in this room? Huh. I'm just proud of myself because I know how to wall jump and, like, bomb jump. Honestly. Bomb jumping is when you can do this to use the Morph Ball bombs to lift yourself off the ground. And you can use that for some exploration early on. Not a fast way to travel, yeah. What is down here? Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. This, okay. We won't be here too much longer then. Because that's the room that normally looks like a dead end, but isn't. We'll do the other exploring, and then we'll come back to that room and make forward progress. think... Wait, here we go. Yeah, this is the room where you would normally get the spring ball. Which allows you to jump as a morph ball. I believe. Oh yeah, there it is. But instead, this time, it's just all bombs. Link will never have to worry about bombs again when we get back to his side. I wonder if that means the rest of Samus's upgrades are actually on the Link side, the Zelda side. Because I only need 2, and then we can theoretically... Oh, hey, the bow! Link can finally do the first dungeon. Because I only need 2, and then theoretically we can finish the Super Metroid side. Because after that it all comes down to skill. And whether or not I can do it with the items I have. Or the health and missiles that I have unlocked so far. Okay. See where to go. Down here. I literally just need the wave beam and the screw attack, and then I can maybe finish the Super Metroid side. Oh, the mock droids. What is in this room? I'm trying to figure out which way is the right way, that way I can go the wrong way first. There's 300 rupees. I know how to get that. No! No! The Pegasus boots! Oh, this boss. Where are you? Got him. Okay. This is the correct way forward, then, if we're fighting the mid-boss. Means I want to know what's over this way, then. I think it's a dead-end room that you can get sucked down into a lower part of Meridia. We don't want to do that. Alright. Yes. Please power me up. For when I come back. Yeah, you get space jump from beating this, or from beating the boss of this area. This doesn't look too bad right now, but this is awful when you've got to just use the grappling beam. Howdy! It is. It's really terrible. Oh, hey. Place to recharge my health. I was wondering about that. Oh, this is gonna be the first real, like, tough challenge we've had to do. there's the wave beam. Get rid of these things early. Okay. Though I did waste a decent chunk of my super missiles. It's alright. Oh shit. The most dangerous part of his attacks is when he does that and he grabs you. He takes so much health off of you. So just by being able to space jump over him actually does make him a lot easier. Then you only have to worry about his swooping attack, and that's not that bad. Second there, I thought he was coming back. Not having charge beam means that I have to... Nope. Oh, he slows down after he nails you once with that. Interesting. That doesn't seem to earn me any items. Starting to pick up speed again. I need more missiles. Oh, he gave me a super missile. Got him. What is it? It's the flippers. Fitting that I would find Link's ability to swim inside of the water level. Okay. There are a couple more places that I would like to visit before we leave Waterworld. There's one more locked room in here. Then there was also a locked room also in a different place in here. It's where you usually get the plasma beam. Oh, I can't just go right through there. Alright. Check that out in a second. No. Okay. What is here? Oh wait, this is the way to get the plasma beam. Okay. Nope. Son of a bitch. Okay. Suddenly I'm awful at space jumping. What is in this room? What magic item? It's the grappling beam. Not helpful to me anymore. Hasn't been for a long time. Is there anything hidden behind here? It's just kind of weird that it was pulled a little bit away from the wall like that. Okay. So next up on the chopping block is Ridley. Ooh, but I don't know I can make that happen right now. I don't know if I have enough life. And I don't have the screw attack. Which might be down in Lower Norfair where Ridley is, but that's where it usually is. So I actually kind of don't think that it's there. I get the feels that it's probably on the Zelda side, so we might just go back onto that side for now and start completing dungeons, since we have both the bow and the hammer now. Oh, and we can check some other things out. Actually, before I do that though, there's one more place I want to go in Brinstar. I need to see what item is. This is not the right way. Yeah. I just kind of autopiloted it and went entirely the wrong way. It's okay, I know what way I want to go anyways. Cool. Meridia was less of a pain in the ass than I remember it usually being. Oh. Oh. Hold up. There may be one more thing we have to do in here. Because that little incompleted area in the center of the map, There may be an item there. With the wave beam, this room is no longer as much of a problem to go through. Wave beam goes through the floor. That helps. Okay. No. Wrong way. Up above here. In all likelihood, this is probably a dead-end room that just drops me down to the floor below it. But I gotta know. Otherwise, if I somehow don't end up with all the items I need for what I need to do, I'll be kicking myself being like, oh, I was probably there. Come the space jump, you! Anyway, yeah, okay. Oops. Oh wait, no. That's right. It was over here. Oh yeah. This is what I thought. This one? I guess it's this one. Okay. No? So, what am I missing here? Here we go. Maybe. Oh yeah, here we go. E-tank. Bombs. But that's still not that place. Huh. Wait. Hello? Game? Not like trapped down here, am I? No, there's no way. Okay. I so don't understand right now. I don't get it. What's going on? Why would there be a secret area like this that I can't get out of? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to keep falling through here, and just for some reason it didn't. Hold on a second. Gonna look this up. To see it bigger. Shoot. Yeah. It looks like I should literally just be able to fall through. Grapple beam leads to that. Hang on a second. Maybe I just wasn't standing in the right area for long enough. Am I stuck on a puzzle? Not necessarily a puzzle per se, I guess. But like, right here? There we go. There was just a hole in this room, and there wasn't a good way to get through that. Also, we needed the grapple beam for this. Now it's all about readying the needle. There we go, got it. So I walked all across the bottom of that quicksand floor room, and I guess there's this hole that you can go into that's small enough that you can walk right over it without actually falling into it. And that's what was happening. There was one small hole in the bottom of that quicksand room that you had to find, and you could walk right over it if you just kept... Screwed that up. You just kept walking without stopping. I don't think I've ever actually visited that room in all of my times playing this game. And there's another like mirrored version of that room on the other side that has a couple more items in it that we'll go check out in a minute. This is where the spring ball normally is. Reserve tank. All right. There's something behind here? Yes? No? No. Okay. Okay, cool. So I changed my mind. I hate this place again. Because now if we want to visit the mirror side of that room, the mirrored side of that room, we have to go back up and do it again. But there's items up there, so gotta do it. Because might be nothing. Might be the screw attack. Might be the Book of Medora. Might be a million things that could be both helpful or unhelpful, depending on what it is. Could be 20 rupees. But there's two items in that room, so gotta check it out. Okay. I know what I'm aiming for then. After this, though, we are absolutely done with Meridia. I hate this place. It can burn in hell. Oh, come on, you love it here. Love is a strong word, and also the wrong word. I have to go pull on to the other side? Yeah. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. So this time, we have missiles. No. Oh, missiles and a piece of heart. Okay, where is it? Where's the hole? Is it more over this way? Yes. That's why I couldn't find my way out for a bit. Okay. We're done with Meridia. If ever there was a way to set things that are underwater on fire, I would very much like to do it to that place. Okay. We get to do this the easy way because I actually have the wave beam. Well, actually I need the wave beam anyways, so for what I'm trying to do. So I guess that doesn't really matter that much. Voila! Open from the other side. Fine. Do it this way. Oh, 20 rupees. Or maybe this is hiding secrets? No, it was not hiding secrets. It was literally just 20 rupees. That's all. I just realized cursor was on the screen. Almost entirely forgot about this place. No, come on. Why does this area exist? There we go. Anything else? No. Alright, well, another innocuous item found. I think before we go to Lower Norfair, we go back to... Fuck. We'll go back to Zelda Land, and we'll make progress there. See if we can find the screw attack. Plus, I additionally need more, like, missile tanks and energy tanks. I'm gonna fight Ridley. So, it would be nice if I had all that. The stream, maybe I couldn't fully watch it. Nah, you're all good, man. Go do what you gotta. Probably not gonna stream for too much longer anyways. I always appreciate you stopping by to say hi. Yeah, see ya. Ah, he's got a blue flame shirt now. Damage resistance. You're still watching? Yeah. That's cool, man. I appreciate that too. Don't stop. Marathon. Maybe tomorrow. But today I still have to work. think. What do we have now? Oh, we got a mostly full item pool. Missing a couple of things. Missing the blue invincibility cane and missing the book. Yeah, that's basically it. I've even got the silver arrows already. So I actually can complete. I actually can complete all the dungeons, honestly. Because I don't even need the book to get into the second dungeon, because I can just use a path through the Dark World to get to it. I do need the book, though, to get whatever I would normally get for the Bombos and Ether medallions. I believe I already... I think I went this way already? I'm just being thorough. Yeah. Got the mirror shield, which means I no longer have to worry about this fucking I-beam guys. Come on, step on it. Should be That's his lustin' for Berg face. I don't know why I find that so funny. Okay, there is key. Oh yeah, I've got the Pegasus boots now too. Yeah. That's so many rubies. Jesus. Compass. Okay. Wait, I've got magic powder now. Is it not? Oh no, it's not those ones. Never mind. I do have an empty jar. Go fill it with a fairy. Actually, fairies are fine for now, but I'll probably... Hello? There we go. Key. Right. There's just money in this room, isn't there? Yeah. Money that's harder to pick up than normal money for some reason. This is why the bow is absolutely required for this. Throwing pots doesn't work at these guys. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. Fucking every day, I get a phone call about my vehicle. I don't own a vehicle. I don't drive. Yeah, that's exactly it. The vehicle's limited warranty thing. Marriott Hotel's trying to trick you. Huh. I didn't even give it a chance to turn the last one into a red one. Okay, so your sword needs to be a spatula. Yeah. Oh, actually, so yeah, that's one thing. The map sprite is a fucking fork, so that's something. Got a hammer, so... And I got the Pegasus boots. So I want to visit... Kakariko Village real quick, because there's a couple of things. I can do with a hammer and... Ah, bee! No! It's not worth it, but might as well get it anyways. Over here. But see what the demon guy down here gives me. Are you ready to be cursed? Cursed with a piece of heart? Oh! Well, there's a place I can go in the graveyard with the Pegasus boots. I'm trying to think of myself. I'm like, I know there's a few places that I can go with Pegasus boots. Where? I think there's also a hidden staircase up over by where you get the ice rod. It is a heart container. Take me away from this world, duck. Take me over to 8. Pretty close to where I want to be. Oh wait, okay, no, never mind. Alright. I need a duck that takes me to and from work like that. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Tomorrow I don't know what I'm gonna play. Might do some more Yakuza Kiwami, might do a bunch of different things. Kamigami no Terai Force. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. We'll see what happens. See ya!